Hi everybody, here's another filler video of another collection group of my figures. This could possibly be the last video before Christmas, with the update video coming at the end of the year of all my collection, which I normally do around about end of December. Unless the figure that I've got on order gets here before Christmas. I'm not going to say what it is. It's a very special figure. It's a figure that's going to be highly sought after, I think, over the coming years or so. I've managed to get my pre-order before it got sold out, and it should be shipped hopefully end of this week, beginning of next week. They should be shipping it to me, and when it comes I'll do a video on that. Hopefully it'll be here before Christmas, but I'm not holding up much hope. Anyway, on with this video. This is my 3 Resident Evil figures that I've got. I did have more. I used to have Sheva Alomar. I used to have the Chris Redfield, both versions, the BSAA and the Stars version. And I also had the Jill Valentine battlesuit version. But I sold them to fund other figures. But I kept this Jill Valentine because I just love the look of it, and obviously this Alice, which I'm never going to sell because I love Miller. I love the films. A lot of people slate them, say they're crap, but you've got to look beyond the gain really with those films. But I still love them. I think they're brilliant. And my newest figure, which I've just done a video on, which is Ada Wong. So I'll give you a look at all 3 of them. I'll spin the box around at the standing on so you can have a look around the back of them as well. 3 kick-ass female figures. Start with Alice. It's obviously Milla Jovovich. It's a pretty good likeness of her. Hopefully when the final film in the series comes out in 2014, Hot Toys will jump on the franchise and give us some more figures. Definitely needs it. This figure didn't sell as well as what they thought, I don't think, which is why they haven't really continued with any more Milla Jovovich figures. But I don't know why it hasn't sold as much, because it really is a nice figure. If you get this in hand, you'll think, why the hell didn't I buy it sooner? Still loads of these readily available on eBay. I'm not sure if Sideshow have got any left. I don't think so. Big Bad Toy Store sold out. Hopefully the video will focus. It's picking up the tiger in the background at the moment. Here we go. I'll give you a head to toe look of her. If you want to see my video on her, just check back in my history. She does come with a long coat as well, but I prefer her without it, because with the long coat on you've got to take all the guns out of her holster, and you've got to take the sword out of the back, and I just want to show with all those. Very simple pose. Moving on round, Jill Valentine. This is quite a sought after figure as well. There's still some available. She's quite expensive now. I bought this one brand new, so I didn't pay the top whack price. But I think she's going for around about the £200 mark, probably a lot more, $200 to $250 at the moment. It's better than the other version, the battlesuit version. I have done a video on that one as well when I had it, so again check back and look at that one. I might do a custom battlesuit version at some point, but I just want to get a few more figures first, save my funds at the moment. A lot of accessories with this figure. Again, the camera's picking out the stuff in the background, so it's not focusing very well. You have to put all the pouches on. Bit of a pain in the arse. The way I did it was I used a toothpick and just pushed them through the belt with a toothpick. I found that one of the best ways to do it. As I say, she comes with loads of accessories. There's several more guns that she has that I can't put on her, because one of them's a large rifle and a couple of others. Really is a nice figure. What I might do at some point is change the body on this figure for one of the newer bodies, because the bum sticks out a bit on this figure. It doesn't look quite as good, so I might change the body round to give it a better fit. And here we have the latest figure in my collection, Ada Wong. Great body on this one. This is the body that I might buy quite a few of to make my custom female figures, because you can show the legs off and the arms without any unsightly sort of joints other than the wrist there and the ankle. But then you can always put longer boots on the figure, change the foot over, put a long boot on, and maybe put a wristband or something on the wrist there to hide that. Again, this is a figure I don't think a lot of people are going to bother with, but it is really nice. Check out the video I did on her about a week or so ago, a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, there you go, 3 really kick-ass figures. I don't know if you caught the back of this Miller figure. I'll just spin around so you can have a look at all her equipment on her back. As I say, with the long jacket on, you'd have to take all this off. And why would you want to show this figure with a long jacket when you've got all this cool armoury? Again, with this figure, I might change the body on it. You can't quite see it here, but the bum does stick out too much on this body. So again, I might change it for this body, just to make her look a lot more natural. If you're thinking of getting any of these figures and you can only afford one of them, then out of the 3, this is just purely my preference, I would have this one, Alice, because the other 2 are just game figures and this one's an actual movie figure. Although this one, if you find the right head sculpt, would be virtually exactly the same as she was in the film. But so yeah, out of the 3, Alice is definitely the better one. A lot of people might say that Jill Valentine over there is the better one, but this is just my preference. Can't get enough of Miller. I'll even watch shit films with her in and then still enjoy them. So there you go, just another quick filler video before the big figure that's coming my way. As I said earlier, fingers crossed it will be here before Christmas. It should certainly be here before the new year, but I'm really hoping I get it before Christmas so I can do a really good video on it and show you guys what it is. There'll probably be videos on it before I get it. All I will say is it's very limited, and the pre-orders have sold out virtually within a day or so of it going on pre-order. It's now on a wait list for a lot of people, so that might give you some sort of idea if you go to a certain website, namely Sideshow, which is where I'm getting it from. You can probably guess what figure it is. The video that I did earlier, a couple of months ago, I said that what I was planning to do was buy all the Iron Man figures and make my own Hall of Armour diorama. I think I mentioned it in one of my earlier videos. I'm not actually going to do that now. It's just too much money. But I have got a lot of the new Iron Man figures on order. I've probably said this all before, but I'll just go over it in case you haven't seen any of my previous videos. I've got the Silver Centurion on order. I've got the Heartbreaker figure on order. I've got the War Machine Mark II and the Iron Patriot also on order. So they hopefully will be coming my way within the first quarter of the new year. I am thinking about getting a Tony Stark. I'm not sure yet. I still might get one of them. Warmonger is still on my list for figures to get, but it's quite pricey. You're saying, yeah, you've ordered a couple of figures at the same price as Warmonger. Why don't you just sacrifice them and get Warmonger? Mainly because I haven't really got the money at the moment for Warmonger, and the figures that I've got on pre-order, by the time they become available, I will have the funds. Just trying to think what else I've got on order. I've got the Crow, the new Wolverine figure that's due out next year. I've got him on order as well. Celtic Predator, obviously, that's a must-have for me because I'm a big Predator fan. I've also got the 2 Thor figures from the Dark World film. That's the exclusive version and the normal film version. What else? I've got Roadblock on order. He should be out pretty soon. And the 2 Chitauri, the Commander and the Chitauri Foot Soldier. I've got them on order as well. And I'm just trying to think of any more. I think that's about it. And obviously this special figure. So until my next video, if it's not one before Christmas, wish you all Merry Christmas. Again, mine's not going to be too merry because I'm working most of it. Yeah, I've got Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off, but I'm in Boxing Day and I've only got New Year's Eve off, so I can't really go out for a drink or anything because I'm going to be working New Year's Day. Bit of a bugger, but there you go. If you want to collect these figures, you've got to do the work to get the money to do it. That's enough for me waffling on. I'm sure you're bored of all that. You really just wanted to look at figures. I'll give it one more spin round and then I'll sign off. I will be getting one of these turntables eventually. I keep saying I'm going to get it and I never do, but I will get one at some point in the new year. Catch you guys later. Take care.